So we're going to talk about other modulatory techniques. So dealing with form-related stuff. Okay. So, and doing secondary functions and in fact. Okay. Alright. Okay, I see what this is doing now. Right. Because look, you started out closely related right here on 19.1. But then you have to deal with, I remember this part now. If it's a 5 and some other key, then you have to know what key is it. So that sometimes could be the answer for this one. Alright. But a common tone. Okay, so common tone. Alright. Okay, so oh, and also the fact from here. Okay, so 19.6. And yep, this is how my theory 4 started with that part. Because we took the final on closely related modulation. Which you had closely related keys. That's the last of 3 I remembered because of the fact we had a hurricane. That semester was not fun. Because we started like mid-August and then a week later we had Ida. And then we didn't come back till almost mid-September to like end of September. So we had quite a bit to do with all that kind of stuff. Plus, yeah, and everybody's lesson plans had to be adjusted. Go figure. That's what you deal with in South Louisiana, Texas, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and Florida areas, in any of these coastal areas, even all the way to Timbuktu over there. That's what you deal with when you got a hurricane. Okay, and now back to this lesson. Say there's the chromatic immediate relationship is the roots or a minor or major third apart. Sometimes the intervals are spelled inharmonically. They're either both major or minor, both major triads or both minor in the 7th. Okay. Monophonic modulate. Okay, monophonic. What the heck is this one? Oh. Mono means one. Okay, wait. I learned this in previous classes. When you hear the word mono in every situation, monophonic is going to mean one right here. One modulation. Modulation. Alright, and if you deal with a direct modulation, that's common chords, and which is called sometimes be a phrase. Most phrase modulations are common tones, by the way. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of self-test. Here we got. Let me see what we got. and analyze chords and NCTs. Label under. Okay, that's going fun. Alright, the trick is to find out where we are at. Okay, so 4. Alright. Okay, so let's see what this says now. Okay, so I'm looking at, this is a trick I remember in my lesson classes. Look at where you start at. Look at where you ending. Okay, I'm going to look at this first portion first to the fermata. That's what I'm going to look at. Sometimes that could provide me a hint if it changed or not. So I'm looking at this part up here for right now. Try to identify what the chords are. Okay. This little part. Okay. Go. Alright, so I'm looking at E. No, it's G. Sorry. G, G, B, D. Okay, that spells out G for one. Okay, is it minor or is it major? Is it minor? Is it major? Good question. We'll find out what we end. We ended on something else. G, G, B, D. That's a 1. Okay. F sharp and D. F sharp A. Oh boy. Okay, that's a 5. That's a definite 5. 5, 6, 6. 5, 6. Okay. F natural. Alright. D, F natural. D, F. Wait. D, F natural. G. Wait. D. Wait. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go through a phrase here. What's the root of the chord? Alright. G. B. What's at the bottom? The F. So around that F natural. So I think it's a little weird. Alright. Put them in thirds and okay. I have an idea what I might have to do to this one. Alright. Try to get them in the root. Alright, get them somewhere. So wait. Alright. So D. B, D, F. Okay. Yeah, okay, I agree with that F being in the situation. And I see how this is comparing it to something else. Okay, so I'm going to write it on the side. This is really majorly going to help me. And and try to figure this out. So I'm looking at, from this point on, is G. Okay, so it's G, B, D, and F natural. Okay, I think we modulated somewhere. I think we did do a shift off. But I'm going to look at the next chords to figure it out. Okay, I see what this is now. E, E, wait. E, E. Okay, I see what this is now. Hold on. Modulated. A whore. Okay, this is a possible modulation right here. I'm going to say why. Because this and this all completely modulated in itself. That's what it was. Okay. Trick the brain. I'm going to trick you. Okay. Because you gotta look at, I'm looking at the key right next and where you start off. So starting off is start out with a C. Okay, alright. So I'm gonna write down that next chord anyways and make note what this is. So I got a plan. So I got C, E, E, G. So C, E doubles, and a G. Okay, so what is the common chord on this one? Because this would be a 5 right here, that G automatically gives it to be the 5 in this new key. So that is going to be, oh, okay, C. C, wait, C, did it modulate it itself? Did it not? That's the trick part. D, wait, G, B, D, F, natural. Wait. It would be a 5. 6. 4. Okay, I'm gonna to the 1, 1, 6. I'm saying this is 1, 6. F sharp. Okay, now I'm now getting a little stumped. D, F sharp, A. Okay, I'm definitely getting a little stumped. D, F sharp, A. Wait a sec. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. Oh boy. Oh geez. This is not in the way I want. Alright. Okay, I know this is going on. I'm about drawing. I'm gonna have to go back into this one and see if I know what it's doing. So, okay. Alright, so I'm gonna come back to this and see what I can do. Okay. Alright. Alright. Oh boy. Okay. I don't remember this. Wait a minute. I'm gonna have to look and see what I remember in those chapters, because I don't remember this one. But I may, but I don't know. So, I'll see you next time.